Football. And different patterns dey o. I been dey watch dis Netherlands match yesterday. I come dey see one player in particular. The guy come dey like he is actually Netherlands best player on the pitch yesterday. You can only call out maybe De Jong of Barcelona to have been one of the best player on that night. But for Christensen Somerville, everyone, even the blind, could feel it that Somerville was everywhere on that pitch. But where am I driving at, my guys? It's just that, the metrics that they use in selecting players for big competitions like these international matches, right? They claim team performance as a whole. Now, let's look at player like João Pedro of Chelsea. Despite his individual season in this just concluded season, right? He had a stellar season on a personal level, but he's nowhere to be found in the World Cup. And I feel like these are the kind of exciting players we should be seeing at the World Cup, at the football fiesta. When you left exciting players at home, you are giving me a player like Igor Thiago. Although Igor Thiago also had the statistics to back himself up, right? But the fact remains that is it team performance or individual performance that should be used in selecting players for international tournaments? Because look at the club that Somerville plays for. They got relegated in just the concluded season. And here is the guy, the manager of the national team invited him. I don't know, maybe they were short of players because mostly your team can't be relegated and you get called up like in recent years that we've seen. Unless there are all these small national teams that they don't have much players at the bigger clubs, Then you hear a player playing in the championship or one club division 2 of a country. You get. But this Somerville saga is a different case. He was in the Premier League playing for West Ham, and in this concluded season, West Ham got relegated. But here the guy is called for the first time for the national team. He was involved in these World Cup friendlies, like pre-World Cup friendlies that they were playing. I think he played 2 matches before the World Cup. He couldn't score, but I watched one of their friendlies. He also was the most exciting player on the pitch for them. Now, World Cup first match, the guy got his first goal for the national team. That is 1 goal in 3 matches for Netherlands national team, right? I was assuming, I found thinking like, if they had judged this guy based on his team's performance, we wouldn't have the privilege to have seen how excited the guy is in the world level. That makes me to ask the question, like, how many players are there that are yet or that couldn't get the call up for the World Cup based on their team performance for the season? I think those people that are in selection should think, or they should look into this case. There are many players that they will be in a team. Maybe you won't be the only one performing in that team, but the team could not achieve anything. I might be sounding like this thing felt personal. There are some previous season that Arsenal will have some exciting players, but let's see international tournaments, they won't get called up because Arsenal did not finish high up on the league table. You judge players based on that. I don't think it's good enough. I think players are supposed to be judged on individual level. There is a different coach they have at the club, and it will be a different coach at the national team. That alone should explain why players should be picked based on individual statistics, not how their team perform in the season. Because just imagine this Somerville guy did not go to this World Cup. Netherlands will not have anything to even talk about because all those Doyemalin and co are just there. Even Cody Gakpo of Liverpool did not even dribble player from Japan. You know how make it make sense. But this summer view, every touch from him is an light touch. Like you get interested, you want to watch him, like you want him to receive another pass to play. Like you want this guy to get involved in the game. He's the kind of player that you expect that okay, once he gets the pass, something will come out from it. That is just who the guy was. Just imagine they didn't take him to the World Cup because his team got relegated. It would have been a big shame. That is just what I have to bring online this morning. Just feel like we should talk about it in the comment section. Hear your opinion. What do you feel like? Are players supposed to be selected based on club metrics or their individual performances? That is it for now. Thank you.